Facts Verse presents. This soldier waited anxiously for his life-saving partner, and when they met, it was priceless. Sergeant Tom Hansen joined the military right after high school. He chose to sacrifice his life for the safety and protection of his country. During his time in the military, he served in an elite Special Forces unit in Afghanistan and Iraq. Everyone in his unit had each other's backs. That's how it is in the military. There was one individual in the unit, though, who went above and beyond to keep everybody in the unit safe. This individual was much different, though, than the other troops in the unit. Tom and his unit found themselves in a dangerous situation almost every day. During his deployment, Tom was concussed several times after being knocked to the ground by explosions nearby. The reason he was never blown up, though, was that he had a special individual in his unit. She wasn't even human. She was actually a dog, and Tom says that it's because of her that he was able to come back home in one piece. The special soldier that kept Tom and the rest of his unit safe was Taylor. The unit nicknamed her Tay-Tay. She was a specially trained military dog and had an amazing bomb-sniffing skill. It was her job to protect the unit from Taliban booby traps. She was so good at her job that she was deployed to Afghanistan twice. During one of her deployments, Tom was her handler. The two would search for explosives and other threats to the unit. There was one occasion when she saved Tom from a bomb that was only inches away from where he stood. The unit discovered quickly how important Taylor was to the unit, and they weren't the only ones. The Taliban also saw how effective she was at sniffing out their bombs. They took that threat seriously, so they put a bounty on the dog's head. She served her country well and saved plenty of people. When Tom's time in the military came to an end, he had to say goodbye to Tay-Tay. For him, that wasn't easy. Tay-Tay's time in the military wasn't over yet, though, and the Army still needed her help. Before Tom flew home, he was told that he could care for Taylor when her time in the service was finally up. Unfortunately, for a soldier to get ownership of their old service dog, it's often difficult and expensive. Tom and Taylor had such a strong bond that he wasn't going to let anything stop him, though. He was going to need some help getting Tay-Tay home, and that was where Molly Oliver came in. Molly Oliver was a flight attendant for United Airlines. She had a tremendous amount of gratitude for the men and women who serve her country. She also has great respect for the four-legged soldiers who serve, and because of this, she has made it her mission to reunite military dogs with the soldiers who cared for them. She says she loves dogs, and she loves the military. These are the people who made it possible for her to live in a free country. How could she not do what she could to help them? Molly is so serious about reuniting the dogs with their handlers that she pays the entire process out of her own pocket. She also travels with the dogs so that she can officially hand them over to the soldiers personally. To reunite Tom and Tay-Tay, Molly had to travel to Idaho. Molly wanted to be sure that Tay-Tay didn't get stressed out during her flight to her new home, so she got her a ticket in first class. Tay-Tay was the fourth dog that Molly reunited with her soldier handler. This soldier waited anxiously for his life-saving partner, but the moment she saw him was priceless. When Molly arrived at the airport with Tay-Tay, she quickly ran into Tom's arms. Tay-Tay, that is, not Molly. It was as though the two had never been apart. Tom says that when a dog saves your life like that so many times, they become a part of your family. He says that leaving Tay-Tay was really hard, but he's thankful that she's back with him now. Molly knows that she has plenty more to do when it comes to reuniting service dogs with their owners. She started a nonprofit to help reunite other dogs with their soldier handlers. When she started the nonprofit, she asked Tom to be a board member. Well, he didn't have to think twice about that offer for very long. He wanted to be a part of such a wonderful organization. Tom doesn't know if he would be with Tay-Tay today if it weren't for Molly. He decided that he owed it to other service dogs and their handlers to make the process as easy as it was for him. Tom says that having Tay-Tay home with him and his fiancée, that's great. He's thrilled that he can now do it for somebody else in the future. Show your appreciation for our men and women in uniform by clicking that like button, and subscribe for more.